What's up, Spud Nation? Happy Thursday to everyone out there. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate all the views. Hopefully you all got a chance to check out crazy Packer fan Lindsay joined the sports coach the other day. Check out her video. It's a great interview. She enjoys the Packers. And guess what? She is not afraid to get crazy. It was a great time, fun interview. Check it out if you have not seen it. Number 3, most viewed already in a day and a half. It's a great time. Go to the bottom of the homepage. See our most viewed. Check them out. The Anthony Pettis interview, Leroy Butler's interview, and of course, Craig sitting down with Lindsay. Awesome time. It was a great, great time. All right, we're going to get right to it today. We're going to talk NFL Pro Bowl. Now, I thought about coming at you guys with all negatives. Nothing but negatives coming out of this Pro Bowl. I'm going to put a different spin on this a little bit for you. Yeah, you can look at it from a negative standpoint. Yeah, they don't try as hard. Your favorite guys only play for a little bit. People just flat out turn it down. Looking at the Chicago Bears, Lance Briggs, Brian Urlacher. I mean, they just didn't want to play in this game. I understand that. Another opportunity to get injured. Maybe you're worn out after a long season. So be it. But we're going to look at it from the positive side today. All right, it's the Pro Bowl. You get to watch your favorite player one last time. Granted, if it's a series, a half, an entire game, it doesn't matter. You get to get excited about watching your favorite guy one last time. You get to watch Michael Vick cap an incredible season, starting the Pro Bowl for the NFC. What an amazing feat this improbable player has done. Vick has come from obscurity all the way to starting in the Pro Bowl for the NFC squad. Also, in the NFL Pro Bowl, you get to gather with your friends one more time. Gather up all your friends, watch a nice NFL game, do some gambling on it. Do whatever you got to do. It's a good time. Enjoy the game. You know what? The NFL players are going to go out there. They're going to enjoy themselves, and they're going to have a fun time. All as fans we can hope for is that it's an exciting game at times. I mean, watching Adrian Peterson run, is there anything more exciting? And then, on top of that, that there are no injuries. Not only for our fantasy football needs for next season, but for the NFL teams, their owners, everything, etc. So, let's hope it's a great, great time at the Pro Bowl. Now, in comparison to the NHL hockey game, the NBA All-Star game, I feel like they have a leg up on the NFL Pro Bowl because of the skills challenge. The NBA has the dunk contest, the three-point shootout. They even incorporated the WNBA players. All fun stuff. I wish the NFL would go back and find something to do. Get some skills challenges in there. See what kicker can kick at 70 yards. See what running back can break what tackles as fast as they can. Do whatever. Find something fun for these NFL players to do. Something for the fans to get excited for. I know that myself personally, the NBA Slam Dunk Contest, when all the big studs were dunking, Jordan, Dominique, all those good guys, Vince Carter, when they were all dunking, the dunk contest was better than the All-Star game itself. Now we have to find something at the NFL level to get the fans involved. Sticking with football, Green Bay, you're riding high right now. Packers going to the Super Bowl, Obama stopping by, checking out Wisconsin. It's amazing, yes. But guess what else is stopping by in Green Bay? In the 2011 season, the Lingerie Football League has announced 2 brand new franchises. One of them is stopping in Green Bay, the other one in Tampa. It's a great, great opportunity for Green Bay. The Packers won't be the only professional football team stopping by in Green Bay. Now, the girls, they're going to be playing indoors across from Lambeau Field. It's still a great opportunity, a great way to get some income, some economic rise in Green Bay. And obviously, male fans will love this sport. If you haven't seen the LFL, the Lingerie Football League, you have model-type looking females, some of whom are models, great shape, and guess what? They turn out to be pretty good athletes as well. The football isn't NFL level, but it's still pretty good. The trash talk, the hard hits, it's a fast-paced, fun environment, just an all-out great time, and the LFL is expanding. It's expanding rapidly. Very short-lived life of the LFL, and they're already getting new franchises. There, and there. I love it. It's going to continue to grow. Who knows? They could even get a team overseas, start a league overseas. Whatever they're doing it the right way. It's shown on MTV2. The more it grows, the better it's going to get, and the better TV ratings, TV stations, it's going to wind up prime time at some point. Congrats to Green Bay. Great job. I'm surprised they allowed it to go through. A very reserved community, but congrats. Very good. I love it. It's going to be awesome adding another pro team to the state of Wisconsin. We're going to jump over to NCAA hoops. Nothing specific, just kind of a broad general statement right here. There are a ton of upsets happening in the NCAA this year. And why is this? Providence. They're the ones that kind of pushed me to talk about this a little bit. Providence has now upset 2 teams in a row, taken down Louisville in a very close game, and now today they took out Villanova. A top 10 team. Villanova is legit. Just ask Syracuse, who also is stumbling. But Providence, they came out and handled business. Now, why is the level playing field in NCAA basketball so level? Well, we're going to look at it. The middle of the pack in the top 25, all very beatable teams. You add a three-point line. That makes any team very susceptible to losing. You take a mid-major team, most of them are not as athletically gifted, but they can stroke the ball. They can shoot like crazy. That's going to level off any playing field, and that's what's making the NCAA so exciting. Any team can win on any given night. You look at tonight, San Diego State taking on BYU. You talk about 2 teams that in past years had no business being mentioned on ESPN, on the Sports Coach, mentioned anywhere, and they are prime time. Unfortunately, I can't get the game, of course. I live in Wisconsin. We get gypped out of it, but still, very excited about it. Been following it closely on the internet, and I love it. I'm so excited that these so-called smaller schools are having such great years. It should be a fun game between those two. Jimmer Fredette, you're talking about a three-point line leveling off the field. BYU, they live at the three-point line. Jimmer Fredette, he's got a great teammate as well. They both shoot the lights out. You shoot the lights out, you're going to be in any game. San Diego State, they're taking a team of misfits and mushing them all together. Some athletic, some junior college guys, some transfers. Put it all together, and they are having a phenomenal season. Who does that remind you of? Think back to the Major League World Series. Yeah, the Giants, the San Francisco Giants. You mesh all that together under the right coaching, you're going to have a very, very successful year. Watch out for San Diego State. They're my prediction to win tonight. It's going to be a great game. I love Jimmer Fredette. It's tough for me to pick against him, but San Diego State, I'm riding the undefeated streak. My number 2 ranked team in the country. Let's see if they can do it. It's a big test for San Diego State. So, speaking of upsets, Ohio State. Yeah, they're not going to get upset. They are by far the number 1 ranked team in the country. They're undefeated, and their dismantling of Purdue sets them bars way, way above everyone else. At the beginning of the year, Duke looked like the unbeatable monster. Kyrie Irving goes down. Ohio State jumping all over it, and they're led by a freshman. Jared Sullinger is a monster. Double-double machine, gets it done, passing, rebounding, defense. He works hard. He can score. He's the focal point for that Ohio State team. It's great to see, led by a freshman, and they're the number 1 ranked team in the country. All right, we're going to end with some NFL tidbits here and there. They're making a big deal about this in Green Bay, in national news. that the injured Green Bay Packer players, which there are a bunch of them, are going to be included in the Super Bowl picture. Shouldn't that be the way it goes? These players are part of the Green Bay Packer organization. They might not be on the traveling roster. They all might be on the IR list, but they are still members of the Green Bay Packers. You're talking Nick Barnett, led the team in tackles last year. Jermichael Finley, breakout tight end. Ryan Grant, their starting running back. These are major pieces to the Green Bay Packers, and people think they shouldn't be in the picture. Give me a break. Super Bowls do not happen every year, and just because of fluke injuries, unfortunate injuries to these very, very valuable players, they shouldn't be included in the picture. No way. Great job, Green Bay. Way to set yourself up. I mean, this is a higher standard. I appreciate what you're doing as a fan. Great job. That's a well-run organization. Very good. Congrats. I love how you include everyone that is part of your family. Sticking with the Super Bowl, the Steelers, they're getting some possible very, very bad news. Pro Bowl rookie, center, Maurkice Pouncey. Talk about an absolute stud impact player. This guy is the center. He is the center of that line. He calls all the plays on the offensive line, and he's a rookie. My goodness, what a loss this will be. He came out of the Jets game during their divisional playoff game, and guess what? It's not looking so hot like Pouncey's going to get in the game in the Super Bowl. Talk about unfortunate injury. This rookie deserves it. He had a Pro Bowl level year, obviously, making the Pro Bowl, and I really wish he could play in the Super Bowl. Hopefully they do enough with the medical staff, get Pouncey in the game, but as of right now, they're leaning towards Pouncey not being part of that Super Bowl offensive line. Michael Vick, he signs his first endorsement contract since getting out of prison, and congrats. Very good. Why shouldn't he sign a contract? This guy was one of the best players, if not the best player in the NFL. Everyone knows him. Not everyone respected his game, but they should. He served his time. It might not be as long as people think, but he served his time. He's shown he's come out a different person. Not everyone that goes to prison comes out like this. He came out a changed man. He works hard. He's got a father in Andy Reid who's watching over him. And touche to the company that took a chance on Michael Vick. Hopefully this gets the ball rolling, and hopefully more and more and more endorsements come his way. He seems like a changed man, and I love it. I love what he's doing on the field, and obviously what he's doing off the field. Congrats, Mike Vick. And lastly, Chad Ochocinco. The circus continues, my man. Everywhere this guy goes, it's an absolute joke. It's unfortunate to say there was a time when Chad Ochocinco now, was one of the best in the biz. He could say what he wanted. He could do his touchdown dances. He could make a complete fool of himself, and it was kind of funny. It's getting a little old, Chad. Now he wants to change his name back to Chad Johnson. Yeah, he's changing it back to Chad Johnson, because his stats were not as good as they were under Chad Ochocinco. Drastic drop-off, actually. Do you ever think that that might be due to old age, you losing a step, you dropping balls, you quitting in games? All possible factors, not the name on the back of your jersey. Someday, I would love for it to sink in with these big egomaniac athletes that it's the name on the front of the jersey, not the name on the back of the jersey. There you have it, Spud Nation. You have any questions, comments, concerns, hit me up, Craig at thesportscoach.com, or on the Facebook page, Twitter page, or right on the website itself. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow. Till next time, we're out.